Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most endangered wildlife species on our planet. These incredible creatures are on the brink of extinction, facing threats to their very survival. Over the course of this countdown, we will journey to the furthest reaches of the globe to witness the plight of these animals. We will uncover the intricate web of life that supports them and the devastating impact of human activities. Our journey begins in the dense rainforests of Java, home to the critically endangered Javan Rhino. Once widespread throughout Southeast Asia, the Javan Rhino now teeters on the edge of oblivion. Less than 75 Javan rhinos remain in the wild, confined to a single national park in Indonesia. The illegal wildlife trade, driven by insatiable demand for their horns, has decimated their populations. However, there is hope. Dedicated conservationists are working tirelessly to protect these magnificent creatures. Anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration and intensive monitoring are giving the Javan rhino a fighting chance. Our journey takes us to the warm waters of the Gulf of California, home to the critically endangered Vakita. This elusive porpoise, often called the panda of the sea, is the smallest and most endangered marine mammal in the world. Entangled and drowned in illegal gill nets intended for the totoaba fish. The vaquita's population has plummeted to less than 10 individuals. The Mexican government, along with international organizations, has implemented a ban on gillnet fishing in the vaquita's habitat. However, enforcement remains a challenge, and the vaquita's fate hangs precariously in the balance. High in the Virunga Mountains of Central Africa, we encounter the critically endangered mountain gorilla. Shrouded in mist and legend, these gentle giants face an ongoing battle for survival. Habitat loss, disease, and poaching have pushed them to the brink. However, thanks to the tireless efforts of conservationists and local communities, the mountain gorilla population has shown signs of recovery. Tourism, when conducted responsibly, provides vital funding for their protection. As we observe these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat, we are reminded of the importance of conservation and the interconnectedness of all living things. We journey now to the forests and grasslands of Asia, home to the endangered tiger. Once ranging across the continent, tiger populations have plummeted by over 95% in the last century. Poaching for their bones, skin and other body parts, driven by the illegal wildlife trade, remains the biggest threat to their survival. Habitat loss and fragmentation further isolate tiger populations, making them more vulnerable to extinction. However, there is hope. Governments, conservation organizations and local communities are working together to protect tiger habitats, combat poaching, and raise awareness about their plight. Our journey takes us to the forests and grasslands of Asia, home to the endangered Asian elephant. Revered for their intelligence and grace, Asian elephants face mounting threats to their survival. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation and human encroachment, has forced these giants into closer contact with people, leading to human-elephant conflict. Poaching for their ivory tusks also continues to plague the species. The future of the Asian elephant depends on our ability to mitigate these threats and create a harmonious coexistence between humans and elephants. Our quest to document endangered species takes us deep into the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, home to the critically endangered orangutan. These intelligent and arboreal apes are facing an unprecedented crisis. Deforestation, driven by the palm oil industry, is rapidly destroying their rainforest habitat. Orangutans are also captured for the illegal pet trade, leaving orphaned infants to face an uncertain future. The survival of orangutans depends on our collective action to protect their remaining habitat and combat the illegal wildlife trade. Our journey now takes us to the vast expanse of the ocean, home to the vulnerable leatherback turtle. The largest of all living turtles, these ancient mariners face a growing number of threats. Entanglement in fishing gear, particularly long lines and gill nets, is a major cause of mortality. Pollution, particularly plastic debris, also poses a significant threat. Climate change, which alters ocean currents and nesting beaches, further jeopardizes their survival. International cooperation is crucial to protect these magnificent creatures as they traverse the world's oceans. Our journey takes us to the high peaks of the Himalayas, home to the elusive snow leopard. Known as the ghost of the mountains, these magnificent cats are perfectly adapted to life in this extreme environment. Climate change, which is shrinking their alpine habitat, poses a significant threat to their survival. Poaching for their beautiful fur and bones, driven by the illegal wildlife trade, further exacerbates their plight. Protecting snow leopards requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both climate change and poaching. Our pursuit of the world's most endangered species leads us to the dense forests of Southeast Asia, home to the critically endangered Saola. Discovered only in 1992, the Saola is one of the rarest mammals on Earth. Habitat loss driven by deforestation and human encroachment has pushed them to the brink. Their shy nature and remote habitat make them incredibly difficult to study and protect. Efforts are underway to establish protected areas and raise awareness about their plight. Our journey culminates in the Russian Far East, home to the critically endangered Amur Leopard, the rarest cat in the world, with less than 100 individuals remaining in the wild. The Amur Leopard is clinging to survival. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation and human encroachment, has fragmented their populations. Poaching for their beautiful fur also threatens their existence. However, there is hope. Dedicated conservationists are working tirelessly to protect their remaining habitat, combat poaching, and raise awareness about their plight. Thank you for joining us in raising awareness about these endangered species. As we've journeyed across the globe, we've witnessed the beauty and fragility of these creatures and the threats they face. Remember, every action counts in the fight to protect our planet's wildlife. By supporting conservation organizations, reducing our ecological footprint, and spreading awareness, we can make a difference. Let's work together to ensure these magnificent creatures have a future.